Hello, guys. Happy Tuesday. I'm so happy to come on and see you guys today. I look forward to Tuesdays, not just for you guys, but for myself, because I really push myself come Sunday and Monday to try and find the most valuable results-oriented information that I can give you guys to help every one of you out. So today I'm going to be talking about posture, power, and persuasion. And excuse me, I'm getting messages. So I'm going to be talking about more than that, but that's just a few things that I'm going to be talking about. So what is posture? Posture is technically, if you look it up, how you hold your body a certain way to relieve stress off of whatever area, okay? But posture and your attitude is there too. And so your attitude, your confidence, being authentic, trustworthy, and knowledgeable are also a part of your posture. So when you're addressing people, if you're doing events, even if it's face-to-face, always make sure you have that powerful posture there. Okay, guys? So it is a given. We all know this. Hello. Hi, Scott. Thanks for coming on. But it is a given that people are going to buy from people that they know, they love, and they trust. So I know I've reiterated this a million times, but giving value to your people, your prospects, and even your team for them to grow is very pertinent to do. I think that's the right word. Scott, you can correct me if I'm wrong. It's very important to do. So, really reaching out and helping everyone, whether it be a prospect or a team associate on your success team. So one thing, a few tips I want to touch base on with is don't give your power up, guys. Don't give it up. Too many times, and I myself have done this, is when you feel like you're starting off the conversation the correct way, and somewhere in the midst of it, the customer takes control. And then that's when you get into the, here's my link, or here's my business card. Okay, how about I just get back to you later? Okay, you don't want to lose power. You don't want to lose control of that conversation. So always think a step ahead. And it even does help with whether it be teammates or friends or your mentor or even your husband, okay? Sister, whatever, your kids. Go through and practice these scripts with them, because once you start saying them on a daily basis and practicing them, hi Chandler, thanks for coming on. But once you start practicing them, you guys, these are going to be just normal flowing words out of your mouth. It's going to be casual for you to do. It's going to feel right. And you're going to stay in power the whole time. You're going to stay in control of that situation, no matter how that prospect flips the lid on you. Okay. So, if people ask a question and you're very knowledgeable, which is amazing and great, there are times that we've talked about curiosity, right? Try and keep that curiosity. And I have been doing this. Just because you might know the answer, let me give you this little tip. Sometimes pretend like you don't. And sometimes be like, because not everything's 100% bulletproof, guys. Okay. So, people that really want to trust you and believe in you are going to see the faults as well as the amazing things, whether that be our products or teams as growing, sales, whatever the case might be. There is truth, right? There's good days, there's bad days. So if somebody asks you a question and you do know the answer, instead of just jumping right on that and bombarding them with 5 different explanations of how to answer that, redirect them to a resource. You know what? I have a video that will answer that question for you very clearly. May I tag you in that video? Would it be okay if I tagged you in that video? We have so many resources given to us, whether it be mentors or CTFO, whichever route you wish to go. Use them. Use them to your ability, you guys. It all falls under work smarter, not harder. And I'm slowly realizing how to use my resources to benefit me, and then I don't have to work as hard, okay? So, anyways, question. If they question you, you don't always have to have the answer, and even if you do know, there is a great resource to direct them to, go tag them in that, okay? You don't have to be an expert to succeed, okay? You just have to be coachable. You have to be trainable. You have to listen to what you're being told, okay? So, if you guys need to reach out, and let's say you do have a prospect or even a teammate come to you and say, hey, this is my, I have a question on the pay plan, okay? From the prospect point of view, they're going to ask, how am I going to get paid? Well, what you should do is you should redirect them to the pay plan. So, if you don't have, what's my word I'm looking for here? Thank you, Scott. Yes, you do. And see, Scott's he says, well, I don't know about that. All I do know is what works for me. And that's correct. And Scott's very result oriented, and I really like that. And, I'm in the beginning process. So the stuff that I'm doing and the stuff that I'm following, which is a lot of Scott stuff, but I have to see my results to give to you guys too. But one thing I do know that is working for me is I'm getting people that are truly interested and not people that are just saying yes to shut me up. And that's one thing I do like. So, but if you guys need to reach out and you don't have that pay plan video, or you don't have a form in PDF form, or you don't have an explanation on the endocannabinoid system, reach out to your mentor, reach out to your sponsor. Do not be afraid to ask, because they are going to supply you with that information that you need. And then guess what? In a few months from now, you aren't going to need that. People are going to be coming to you, and you're going to be the mentor, guys. Okay? So I really want to reiterate, ask all the questions, even if they're dumb. I do this to Scott all the time, and he is so kind and very helpful and directs me in the path that I need to go. But guess what? I'm learning it now, and it's becoming normal to me, and I'm not having to go back to him every single time and say, okay, what am I supposed to do now? I'm learning that myself. So, reach out to your sponsors or whoever. You guys are orphans, so reach out to the mentor of your choice and ask for those PDFs, those videos, those links, some great information, okay? Our mentors have done it way longer than us, guys, and they will help us. Yes, they do. You're correct, Scott. Do not defend negativity, guys. Don't defend it. Okay, negativity can come from all forms. It can come from people that have a chip on their shoulder that think, the know-it-alls. It can come from people that are truly ignorant and just don't realize. Okay, it can come from people that are just pessimistic people and not optimistic, pessimistic people that are negative about everything. So don't defend negativity. I really want to put that on you guys. One thing that I like to do if I get negative comments, because they can bring us down so much, is I kill them with kindness. I find some sort of education or some sort of corrective criticism in what they say, and I thank them for their time and I move on. Simple as that. And I don't literally say thank you for, being negative and bashing me, but I do say, thanks for your response. I'm glad that you commented on my post. Have a nice day. Things like that. But at first, I was trying to defend the negativity. No, that's not true. No, you don't know your research. Blah, blah, blah. Here's the proof. I did that too. And you know what? It was wasting my time from the people that needed me. It was taking it away from the people that needed me. If they're going to be negative, move on, shove it under the rug, and go on. Scott says negative statements. I'm just curious what makes you think about our business industry. So make them understand also that you don't need them, guys. You're going to prevail and you're going to succeed and you're going to follow this duplicated system and you're going to make a paycheck whether they like you or not. Okay, so there's that. Hi, Josh. Thanks for getting on. Yeah, Scott, to go back to your question, you can definitely ask them that. Sometimes it's it's kind of that deal where you're just adding fuel to the fire. So I guess it's all upon yourself. And it's good to get feedback, even if it's negative feedback, because it helps us grow and learn, and we can work around that, and we can use our words differently, right? So, it goes back to posture. That's correct. You're in control. I get it. See, even on my own lives, I'm still learning. So you guys, it's really just going through it, experiencing it, trying it, and learning from it. But all these tips and these training videos and things like that are meant to help. So my biggest thing is to really write them down yourself, share them with your teams, and like really enforce them. And that's what I'm doing as well myself. Another thing is, when you have prospects, don't make them feel like they're serving you. And this has happened a few times. I don't know if it has with anyone else, but it's happened a few times with me where I really threw my desire onto them. And I don't know how many times I've heard it, solve their problems, right? Well, that was in the back of my head, but I still don't know how many times I made the mistake of really emphasizing the things that I loved about our company and my desires and what I wanted. Now, that's not to say that you can't share what you want with them, but you need to redirect the conversation back to them, okay? You need to find out what their desires are. You need to find out what they want and how to achieve that for them, whether it be CBD or not. Because that's how you create followers. That's how you create people that trust you. And those are the people that are going to in return become customers or associates. So definitely don't make them feel like they are serving you. You keep in control, but at the same time, you're honestly serving them, okay? And in return, they're going to serve you back. So see how that goes? Help me help you, right? So help them achieve their desires, guys. If you push, and this is for your teams, if you push your success team to what you want, they're going to slowly fall off. Now, let me reiterate this and explain this a little, because this is just how I wrote it down, but in my mind, it's different. So if I push to my success team what I can achieve and what my daily action plan is every single day, and if I push them on a daily basis to do that, that's not necessarily what they want. That's not necessarily their action plan, okay? And I do a lot in my chat group, and I am sending stuff a lot of times to all of my success team, my lovely fam bam peeps, but I still am leaving it open because, simple, I have my goals, they have theirs. You can definitely be a motivator. You can definitely hold that power. You can definitely stay in control. And that's when, as far as staying in control with your team, that's when it comes into if you're qualified or not, and how far are you going to push it, and how much are you going to work it, and things like that. But your team has their own goals. And it goes right along with the prospects of the desire. Everybody has a desire. Help them meet that. What you might have might not be what somebody else wants, okay? I might want to be a millionaire, but to somebody else, honestly, they might not want that. So your results that you get from working this business and following all the training that we are trying to provide for you, or tips or things like that, is what you get from work. You get results from work. And work and those results lead to relationships. And guess what? Those relationships are free advertisement, guys. They're going to go to all their friends. They're going to go to their family members. They're going to spread the word for you. So definitely get your daily action plan going, work it, get those results, build those relationships, and get that free advertisement, because who does not want that free advertisement? Word of mouth. Yes, I did, Scott. So Scott very clearly, or very nicely, made it clear to me that we don't have downlines, guys, and that's a naughty word. That's a dish soap mouth word. We have success teams, and since he told me that, I have allowed my success team to speak like that, and I've told them about it, and now it's catching on. So definitely your success team, guys, because that's what you guys want to be. Okay, so becoming successful is hard. It is work. You are not going to get, be a millionaire overnight. We all know this, okay? Hang in there. There are bad times. There are great times, okay? There are negative times. There are positive times. But I will tell you that the positive times that I have are overwhelming those negative and mistakes and sad times that I've had or down times, okay? Keep pushing it. Keep pushing it. Don't work it for 3 months and leave. I suggest you stay in it, guys. And I suggest you follow the training to the T. I cannot stress this enough. And even, like I said, I do it myself, okay? So I will read something and think I think it means one thing. And so I'm doing it that way. And then guess what? A week later, it really clicks in my head. And I'm like, I'm not even following what it said. Solve their problems, right? That's an example. Solve their problems. I thought I was just talking to them and being exciting, and they wanted to follow me because I was so kind and caring, but I wasn't solving their problems. I was throwing my problems on them, or not problems, desires on them. They weren't their desires. Also, let me see. I think that's about it, guys. Posture. Posture is not only in your body. It is your power. It is your control. It is in your words. Practice those scripts. Stick and stay, collect your pay. I love it, Scott. I will eventually learn all these little sayings. So, questions, experts, went over that, PDFs. Don't be negative. I think I've went over everything. Another thing I do want to touch base on that I'm really excited to try myself, and Scott has had amazing results with it, and I know I say his name a lot, but I mean, he's one of my big mentors that I've chose to follow. I don't even know if he knows that, but you are, Scott. So, sizzle calls. He put up a post about sizzle calls and a video. It will be below if you scroll through. And these sizzle calls are $2 a month. I kind of briefly went through the website. You can record your own recording and pay $24 for the year. And you guys, this is a great way to work smarter and not harder. It takes off a lot of the time that you're going to be spending doing this on your own. You pay $2 a month and you have an automated message that you direct people to call. And if they are interested, they leave their information and you contact them back. So much easier, okay? And also, not to mention, when you're doing everything through messages and social media, you literally have that wait time. Now, I know it's good for us to wait 1 to 2 days, and keep that curiosity going. But when you've messaged somebody that seemed interested and they haven't responded and it's going on 5-6 days and you're trying to reach out to them to make a call, you get those ghost calls. This sizzle call is a great way to get those leads that you are prospects that you need, okay? And it really weeds out the ones that I'm not going to say don't need your time, because if they do come to you, they do need your time, in my opinion. But the ones that are serious about it, that could be true leaders and could be your diamond in the rough, guys. Okay, so Scott said he just added a photo promo for the sizzle call to give an example of how to promote it. And I very much appreciate that, Scott. Let me scroll through these. Hi, Stacy. Thanks for getting on. Make sure. Yes, success comes from results, not activities, guys. And remember, I don't know, I literally have books, guys, okay? I want you to see this. I literally have books of tons and tons, tons of trainings and tips and things that come into my head, okay? You guys write them down, utilize them, use them, practice them, and do it, and you are going to flourish. So, to all my orphan fam bams and my success team and all the wonderful admins and everybody that jumped on, if you are watching this, whether it be the live or the replay, go ahead and comment #seen. We are getting close to that March 31st cash giveaway drawing. And this is another way to get 5 more entries, guys. So comment #seen. Also, throw me some hearts or any emojis. I don't even care. I just want to know that you guys have felt like Maybe I've given you some value myself, because I'm definitely learning by offering my tips and what I know to you guys. So this is also a learning process for me. So let me know if I've helped you in any way, shape, or form, and don't be scared to reach out to me, another admin, or any mentor, whether they're your sponsor or not, okay? Always ask questions, guys. Comment #seen. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and peace out.